Hello and welcome back, guys. I hope you're doing well, and this is the lesson 6 of 4000 essential English words. And the download link of this book is in description below and you can download it. So guys, let's get started our lesson. The first word is apart. Apart. When people or things are apart, they are not next to each other. They are not next to each other. For example, in this picture you can see this apple and oranges apart from together. For example, they moved apart and then came back together. They are moving apart. Jack and Mary want to live apart. The word number 2 is attribute. Attribute. Attribute means a characteristic of a person or thing. For example, as you can see in this picture, color and shape is attributes of the ball. For example, she isn't or she is not very clever, but he or she does have some other attributes. Being happy is a good attribute or a good characteristics. Number 3, bilingual. Bilingual. A bilingual person can speak in 2 languages. For example, since you already know English, after learning French, you will be bilingual. I am bilingual and I can speak in English and Spanish. This person is bilingual because he can speak in English and Spanish. Number 4, completely. Completely. Something completely different is very, very different from before. Or another word, completely means at all. At all means completely, yes. For example, I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong. Or another example, I completely forgot that it is your birthday. I'm so sorry for that. Number 5 is dash. Dash. Dash means to run or move quickly. For example, Helene dashed up the stairs so she wouldn't be late for her appointment. Another one, Jack dashed to school. As you can see, this is Jack and he is running to school. Number 6 is disgust. Disgust. Disgust means a feeling of disdain and anger caused by something rude or unpleasant. For example, he felt disgust toward his date because she had such a terrible eating habit. Jack looked at him with disgust, or Jack looked at him with anger. This is looking anger. Number 7 is fashionable. Fashionable. Something fashionable is what people like to wear and do now. For example, it is very fashionable to wear a hat. This is a hat, and it is very fashionable to wear a hat. Rich people live in fashionable houses. In fashionable houses. This is a fashionable house. Number 8, foreign. Foreign. Something foreign is something we are not used to. For example, she has traveled widely in foreign countries. Foreign countries means abroad. Another example, English language is a foreign language. Is a foreign language. Number 9, gulf. Gulf. A gulf is a gap between people who do not understand each other. A gulf between 2 persons. For example, there has been a gulf between James and Tony since their parents died. There is a gulf between old and young people today. A gulf is like a different. There's a different between old and young people today. Number 10 is mirror. Mirror. A mirror is usually made of glass and you can see yourself in it. For example, he used the mirror to shine light in their eyes. Another one, you can see yourself in the mirror. You can see yourself in the mirror. Another word is natural. Natural. Things that are natural are not made by people because they are natural. They are not made by people. For example, we need to take care of natural world. The flowers are natural. The flower is natural. Number 12, nowadays. Nowadays. Nowadays means at the present time. Nowadays, not so many people smoke. Another one, people are improved nowadays, or today's people are improved. Number 13, participant. Participant. Someone who joins in a social event or competition. As you can see in this picture, these people are participant in a marathon. For example, there were thousands of participants in this year's marathon. There is thousands of participants or competitors. Another example, there are 22 participants in a football match. Number 14, ritual. Ritual. A formal custom that people do regularly. That is called ritual. I think this is an Indian ritual. For example, Ken was very interested to learn about the religious ritual of the natives. Praying is a religious ritual that Muslim people do. This is praying that Muslim people do every day. Number 15 is spoken. Spoken. Spoken language is what we say. What we say is spoken. It's called spoken. For example, we cannot take back what has been spoken. Spoken English is formal than written English. Number 16 is sport. Sport. Sport involves games like running, jumping, football, and tennis. These are called sport. For example, she loves watching sports on TV. Football is the most popular sport. Number 17 is surprised. Surprised. You're surprised when something unexpected happens. For example, he didn't appear at all surprised when he read the articles. The boy got surprised when he saw his gift. This is a gift. When the boy saw his gift, he got surprised. The word number 19 is totally. Totally. If you totally agree, you agree with everything just said. Or in another word, totally means at all or completely. For example, I'm totally against that. I'm completely against that. Listening and speaking are totally different or completely different. Number 20 is vague. Vague. If something is vague, it is not clear and gives very few details. That was vague. A vague picture. For example, I asked him about his mother's health, but he was very vague about it. The picture is very vague. I can't see anything. As you can see, this picture is vague and we cannot see what is in this picture. Okay guys, now let's do the practices of this lesson. This is exercise A. Circle the answer that best fits the question. Okay, this is question and we have 4 choices for this question. The first question is something completely different, looks very different, has finished changing is not different, is a little different. Something completely different, it looks very different. Completely different, very different. Number 2. Which of the following is not considered a sport? Not considered a sport. Baseball, swimming, soccer, reading. Yeah, reading is not a sport. Number 3. Which of the following is not natural? Cars, fruit, water, sunlight. Cars are not natural and they are made by people. Number 4. Positive attributes include being energetic, optimistic, and vague, unsure, cheerful, negative. Cheerful is a positive attribute. Number 5. Which of the following is similar in meaning to the word dash? Similar to the dash: stroll, run, sprint, walk. Run. Dash means run. This is exercise B. Circle the right definition for the given word. The right definition. So, the first word is surprised. Definition of surprised is angry, seeing something unusual, interested, being tired. Seeing something unusual is called surprised. Number 2 is disgust. Information, details, money, anger. Disgust means anger. Number 3, gulf. Gulf means island, gap, entrance, partnership. Gulf means gap. Number 4, vague. Pretty, useful, unclear, dirty. Vague means unclear. Number 5, tense. Lively, quiet, worried, shocking. Tense means worried. Number 6, bilingual. Foreign, surprised, poison, using two languages. Using two languages is called, no, using two languages is called bilingual. Number 7, mirror. It is used for cooking. It gets very hot. We can find it in the forest. You can see yourself in it. The D is correct. D is correct. Number 8, totally. Means never, always, fully, sometimes. Totally means fully or completely. Number 9, nowadays. In the future, now, in the past, yesterday. Nowadays means now. Number 10, fashionable. Popular, natural, open, disgusting. Fashionable means popular. Exercise C. Write the word that best fits each sentence. Each sentence. The first one is attribute and disgust. So we put them in the right place. The first sentence is, which of your wife's attribute do you like most? Which of your wife's attributes do you like most? This here should come attribute, this attribute. These kinds of bugs disgust me. Yeah. Number 2, bilingual and foreign. I didn't realize Sam was bilingual and spoke French too. It is not difficult to see foreign tourists at the market. Yeah. Number 3 is dash and the port. The dog about the yard. The dog dash about the yard. I have never been apart from my family for longer, just a few hours. Number 4 is natural and vague. Natural and vague. The terms of the contract seem very vague. Contract seem very vague. All of the ingredients in this product are natural. Number 5, nowadays and fashionable. My sister is very fashionable and wears the latest trends. Nowadays, I don't usually go to the mall. Number 6, participant and tense. Each participant will receive a t-shirt and a sticker in marathon actually. Everyone was very tense before they announced the winner. Number 7 is ritual and mirror. If you break a mirror, you will get 7 years of bad luck. The athlete has a per-game ritual that he does before every game. Yeah. Number 8 is spoken and totally. The idea Sally suggested was, even though it was a spoken agreement, it should be honored. Yeah. Number 9 is sport and golf. This sport requires very little physical strength. I never noticed the gulf between the boss and me. Number 10, surprised and completely. A number of people who attend the festival, we were surprised at the number of people who attended the festival. The performers are completely different from last year's. Yeah. Okay guys, our today's lesson is done. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you soon to the next video. Goodbye.